there is a zone, a storytelling zone, but the story realm is something that a storyteller, I think, consciously moves us into, starting with the listener.
You look like you're lost in the woods. What do you got in that basket? Goodies? Oh, goody, 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 goody. Trying to get to grandmother's house, are you? Oh, that's easy. Just go over the meadow and through the woods to grandmother's house you go. You'll get there in no time. Oh, thank you. Stop it with the la la la. You drive me crazy.
What I like about the PowellsWood Storytelling Festival, first of all, just the place where you're at. You're in amazing, this cathedral of trees and flowers, and everything is in bloom. And they can fill that tent with that smell of just blooming flowers. The intimacy. It's a small festival, not more than maybe a couple hundred people per tent, and you're close. You're very close to the stage. You can, and you hear these top-notch national tellers that they bring in. There are workshops. You can workshop your story if you want to work with them. You can ask them questions, and the tea, something unique. No other festival that I know of has a tea where you can sit and have tea and cookies and scones and talk to the tellers. Not only hear the stories, ask them questions about their lives, about what their inspirations are, about, questions you may even have about the story. I mean, very, very personal, very, very intense, and very, very intimate.
And she gave her fan to him. And he gave his fan to her. And they promised to love each other forever. But if our story ended here, you wouldn't be getting your money's worth. Besides, the river of life don't flow like that. There are always twists and turns.
Well, you come away feeling so good afterwards. And I was feeling a bit low this weekend. And so I just thought, I'm going to feel so good. I had a chance to go to a movie today to see the new Star Wars movie. But I came here instead because I just thought, this is what I need. Yeah.
The lesser-dressed man brought her over to the contraption. He said, "Now, I would gather that you have never used a microphone before." "No, I don't even know what that is. Never heard the word." "It's this thing right here. Any of the music that you sing into it will go through this machine and get put onto the cylinder that's turning right here. Here, I'll put a new one on." And he set it spinning around. They went back to their corners. "Whenever you're ready." "All right." And then she started to sing. "How hard is a coal miner's life? You want to know the truth? Well, just ask his wife. You think his strife is hard, but you'll see the hard heart falls on me."
When I am going to be telling stories, if I can, I like to reach out and wrap around, as one time Connie Reagan Blake said to me when I was feeling a little unsure about going in front of this particular audience. She said, just put your arms around them, like they're all within this realm of where you're telling. And so that was very comforting then and has been since then. So when I'm in front of people, just try to reach out. I have a pretty big wingspan when I tell anyway, so I reach out and bring them into the story, and then we all live there together.
What's crazy about this whole event is a lot of my kids are from City of SeaTac, and the diversity that's there, it's very diverse, but it gives other people a chance to vision that, how it is in Japan and how it is in Mexico, and just get their culture and see how everything runs there. The story was great because it allowed kids to drink from many cultures.
The interaction is amazing. I have to say, I even bring, I guess I have a 4-year-old now, but she was probably 2, and it can really capture her and keep her attention, and not a lot of things can do that. And it's because that they're asking you to kind of come in and join with them, maybe clap along or sing along, and they're always kind of looking to you to be a part of the story as well.
Among the Mayans, they greet each other, many of them greet each other with En Lak'ech, which means you are my other me. And can you imagine what it'd be like, what the world would be like if people greeted each other that way? You are my other me. There would be much less violence, much less pain, because you are looking at the other person as you. And it's a whole different kind of feeling and emotion. He went up close and he said, "Ay, qué feo, how ugly, qué horrible, how horrible, qué terrible, how terrible." And Tío León said, "¿Qué? What? He said, "You have a thick gray hair, just like Mr. Donkey in your beard." Pues, ¿qué esperas? What do you think? Waiting. Arráncalo ahora mismo, pull it right now. And that's just what Tío Conejo did.
With listening, I don't just sit there. I imagine myself taking that road that storyteller is taking me on. When Donald tells a tale of being back in North Carolina, I'm from the East, so I imagine myself being right there with him.
My dad opened the little tap on the reservoir on the end of the wood stove and got hot water on a cloth he was gonna wash the cow's udder with. And as we went out the back door, he said, "Turn on the light." See, my dad had a light switch on our back porch that was wired up to turn on a light that was at the barn about 60 yards in the pasture. He was proud of it. And when I flipped it on, I knew why he got me up. There had been an ice storm in the night, and the whole world sparkled from the house to the barn.
So a community is in part defined by people who share common stories. And one of the ways of creating community is by sharing the stories of our lives. I don't know my story until I hear it told to other people. And it's often their reflection back to me and their ideas about it where I get insights to it.
Here we are at the end of the PowellsWood Garden Storytelling Festival. The word festival comes from the root festive, feast. It's a feast. We have gathered in the garden around a bounteous feast of stories. May these stories serve you as grains of rice as you go forward. And may we all together be grateful to the liberal philosophy that brought us together. Thank you so much for listening.